Gotta love full self-driving, man. It's just really nice. Can't be beat. Their full self-driving has come a long way too.
All right, guys, welcome back to another video on the Model 3 Performance. And obviously you can see the windows are smoked out now. I actually got the windows tinted probably the next day I had the car. But I've had the car now for a few weeks, I believe. And I've actually only driven it like, this is my second time driving it. I parked it in the garage because I've been driving the Charger more now and the other cars. But I don't like driving cars with temporary tags on them because I don't pay for tolls. So I just park it. But the windows are smoked out now. It's probably hard to see it at this glare, but yeah. I got 25% on the front and 5% all the way around the back. Looks good. Really like it. I've got about 300 miles on this car now. And even though I haven't driven it much, I've driven it when I drove it. So if that makes sense. But the car is actually pretty fun, man. This is going to sound crazy, but this is a much better experience than I had with my Model S Plaid. The Plaid felt big. You know what I mean? Like the Plaid is a much bigger car, and the Plaid felt the size that it was. This car, though, I don't really feel, it's a smaller car, obviously, and it really maneuvers really well in the corner. The Plaid, I had raced somebody in the Plaid one time, just messing around. It was an open road, and the car, I took off on them, but it was windy, and I felt like the car was going to come off the ground. This car feels more planted in comparison to my Plaid, and obviously it's smaller, so it feels like it can hit the corners a little tighter. It might be the placebo effect, but having driven both very fast, I think I've taken this car up to maybe 100 so far, because you need the road to do it, and you need to be safe, you need to be in the right area. But overall, I think this car is definitely, I like it a little bit better than the Plaid because it's smaller. The Plaid was a ginormous car, man. And now that I have the new Dodge Charger, the electric Charger, that car is big like the Plaid, but it's a two-door, so it doesn't feel as big. That sounds weird, but it really is what it is. So this car right here, I've learned that the braking is really good. I haven't taken these things off the wheels yet. Everybody says you need to take these off, it'll make it feel better, make it look better. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of just driving it right now. I'm just driving it. I think I'm gonna take it to get it washed though. We've been under a wind advisory pretty much every day for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and it's just not been a good time for me to come outside and record. I like recording outside when it's sunny. It's about 89 degrees out here right now, and it's very windy, but it is beautiful out here. So I really wanted to bring the car out. And I'm sure my wind filter is doing some kind of justice on here. Shout out to DJI setup. But yeah, I wanted to show you the car again, man. As you know, I have the white interior, which is really sweet. I really love this white interior. I love the white interior. I think it looks really good. The double pane glass, man, is really nice. This second portion here on the inside, it's a little thinner than the outer one, but it still keeps the car real quiet. As I said before, the braking on here is really good. And I'm just comparing it to my Plaid and some other vehicles that I have with Brembo style brakes. My Mercedes has upgraded brakes, and it doesn't brake like the Mercedes, obviously, but the AMG is on another level. But this car is good for what it is. It feels, just comparing it to the Plaid, it just feels right. I mean, the Plaid was a nice car, but I'm glad I got rid of it for this because it just feels about right. This is a good size for me to go fast in. It's smaller. It just feels right. I just really like how this is in comparison to the Plaid. Yeah, the Plaid is faster by a second. So that second, you can feel it up top. Down low, though, when you take off in this, it feels exactly like the Plaid. But I haven't nobody's really run up on me in this car yet or anything like that. That's simply when it happens. People run up on me. But driving this versus the Plaid, like I said, it's just the seats in this car, and I had the upgraded seats in the Model S Plaid. These seats kind of hug me a little bit better, I think. The car itself just feels more planted, if that makes sense. For those that have fast cars, and for those of you that have the Plaid and you've driven this car, what are your thoughts on it? I personally really like this better than the Plaid, and I think it just came down to size. Like, like I like smaller cell phones too, but at the same time, a smaller, fast car is definitely fun. So, if you're new here, this is my Stealth Gray 2025 Tesla Model 3 Performance. Got this car for $35,000, believe it or not, and I just bought it outright. I had so many credits with Tesla, and then there was marked down another $3,500 when I ordered it. They were giving $2,500 off the Model 3. Then I got my military, so that was another $3,500, and then I had a lot of money on my Tesla account, and so out the door I paid $38 after taxes and all the Tesla fees. It was $35 before that, and out the door was $38. So I just decided to go ahead and just grab it up because I just couldn't beat a deal like this on a car like this. Now they are offering 0% right now on this car. So if you want to finance it, knock yourself out and finance, I have a link in the description to where you can grab yours. The Model 3 Performance is the one that I wanted initially before the Plaid. If you remember, I ordered an Ultra Red. When it first came out and it was announced, I ordered it day one. And it just kept getting delayed. I waited 3 or 4 months and it just kept getting delayed, so I decided to get the Plaid instead. But I'm glad that I could circle back around, and now I have the car that I really wanted. I really love the color. Was going to get Ultra Red, but they took away all the tax credits and everything on it as soon as you get past this color. But they do offer the white interior at no cost, so that's normally $1,000. If you're not buying a Model 3 Performance, you're going to pay $1,000 for the interior. But on the Model 3 Performance, at the recording of this video, it's no charge for it. So I think that's a good thing. So get the white interior. I thought I was going to have trouble keeping it clean. Now I know I haven't driven it that much yet, but I have been in and out of this car. Just because I haven't driven it, that doesn't mean I'm not in it. And so a lot of people feel like the interior is going to be hard to keep clean, but I've gotten in the back seat, I've gotten all through this car, man, and I just think it's just right. I like it a lot, man. I like the white interior for sure. I like the seats in here. They're very comfortable. Like I said, they definitely hug me a little bit better than the Model S Plaid. These seats are just really, really comfortable, man. I love the headrest portion, and they're ventilated too. So, man, these things really get you cold. You can hear the fans kick in, man. It's just crazy. It's on exit mode. That's why it's so far back. Even though I'm 6'4", I got to have it on exit mode to open all the way up when I do get out of the car. That's why I like it. So you do have some carbon fiber here on this portion here, but I went with the white, as you can see. And it has white on the doors and everything, and the ambient light goes all the way around. It's actually pretty nice. So again, if you're in the market for one of these, I'm not gonna steer you out of it. I was gonna get the rear wheel drive long range, but I like performance too much. And then once I saw the price, I can get the rear wheel drive long range for $25,000. But I was like, you know what? I'll spend the extra 10 grand and get the performance. I didn't want the dual motor because I had a dual motor Model Y, and it is fast. I just wanted the top of the line since I had this opportunity to get so much money off, $20,000+ off this car. And I just said, I'm going for the performance. The range on here tops out for me at about 298 or so, 297. It says 299 on the website or 298, but the most I've seen is 295, I think, when I charged it up. But again, I haven't driven it a lot, and I haven't driven in chill mode. I've been driving this thing in insane mode because I think that's just the way it should be driven. Why not? I'm not going to take it out of insane mode either. Eventually in the Model S, I put it in chill mode. But after a while, I started just leaving it in Plaid mode. What's the point? I like having all the power at my disposal at any time. And in this car, I never even bothered to put it in chill mode. I just left it in insane mode. As soon as I got the car, I made sure it was insane mode, and then I just been driving it like that ever since. So I say I drove it twice. I've actually driven it like 3 or 4 times. Because driving at home, I don't really count that. I drove it to the Tint shop. I don't really count that. And then I drove it 2 other times. So yeah, so maybe total of 4 times I've been in this car, and that's why I have 300 miles on it. But the tint job is really nice, man. I'm glad that I decided to get these windows tinted. I wasn't gonna tint the windows because I like the interior so much, but I said, nah. Where I live at, we're in the middle of March and it's already up 90 degrees. But it's a beautiful breeze out because we're under wind advisory. But I see some people lowering this car, and I'm actually thinking about lowering it. This is my fun everyday get around car, so I'm thinking about lowering it, and it's electric, so I don't really care about like the under the car is completely flat. So I want to get the best out of this car, because I know I buy a lot of cars and sometimes I'll just get up and sell a car, but for me to get rid of this car at the price I got it at, I'm gonna make money if I sell this car. I've already gotten some people try to offer me money, but they just wanted to kind of lollygag around. But I've seen these cars selling used for $50K or so, but I don't plan on selling. This was just a freebie for me. It's a gimme. I had to get it, and I really wanted this car, so I have to keep a Tesla in the group. So I definitely plan on holding on to this one for quite some time and putting a boatload of miles on it. Self-driving is really good. I got the self-driving as a trial, and I'll probably do the self-driving this time, but I'm going to do the $99 a month. I'm not going to do, because I want to be able to control it and turn it on and off. So when I take a trip, I'm going to be traveling here shortly, and so I plan on taking this car. I'm not going to take my Mercedes, but I plan on taking this car or the Charger possibly, but this car mainly because of the network, and it has the longest range of the two. The Charger I only get like 260, and this car gets close to 300. And if I drive this car, but the thing is, the Charger is more accurate when it comes to the range. This, at any given moment, if I fully charge, it won't come close to 290 probably later on down the line, because that's how it was with my dual motor. But nonetheless, wanted to give you an update on the Model 3 performance, man. I am loving this color. The stealth gray has grown on me ever since I had it on the plaid. When I ordered the plaid, I got it in stealth gray in comparison to the ultra red. Now, I do love the ultra red, so I'll probably always have an ultra red car style, that color in my catalog, because that's what the Charger is. It's called Red Eye with the Charger, but it's really just Dodge's version of ultra red. But tech in cars is what I've always been about, and that's the way it's going to be. So if you want to buy a Tesla, there's a link in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.